The Spurs and Heat are back in Miami. They've alternated wins for 5 straight games, providing us with a series of extreme twists and turns. LeBron James and the Heat facing elimination. Can he lift his team once again and force a Game 7? Bosh connects. All the first quarters have been relatively close until the last game. When the Spurs came out big as Duncan knocks it in off the glass. James back out. Mike Miller, long distance. Parker off the dribble. Scoop layup blocked by Bosh, but it hit the backboard first. And a goaltend. Miller off the dribble. Bosh waited just enough time for the ball to clear the rim before chipping it in. But this is the end of the floor that Eric Spoelstra wants to see improved as Duncan gets an easy 2.
I thought their half-court defense is pretty good for the most part. Transition, not even close to good enough.
Leonard counted and a foul. Through some contact, a bump by LeBron James. And a chance for a 3-point play. James, hard drive. Chalmers gets another look. This time connects. A 3-pointer for Mario Chalmers. Leonard wide open. Connects on a 3. Good shooting from both teams to start. Spurs 5 of 6. Chalmers backdoor. Beautiful bounce pass from James. Parker, again, was terrific in the last game. Gets inside, finds Duncan, and Duncan throws it down.
And even on that Duncan turnover, I love the sign that is. He is catching and going as James hits the jumper. I love how Duncan is not waiting and settling. He's catching and trying to tack early.
Goes right at Bosh, gets away from the double team and puts in a difficult shot. He's 4 for 4 already. Wade, Parker left him. Duncan tried to greet him, and Wade goes right at him for the dunks. James kicks it out. Wade wide open. Ball tipped and taken by Duncan. Parker finds Leonard running the floor and throws it down. Miller took a shot as Kawhi Leonard with an emphatic dunk. And the Heat call timeout. Diaw drives down the lane, takes his time, and banks it in. LeBron James is hot. He thought Diaw pushed off. James, that's a 2-pointer. His toe is on the line.
Norris Cole, not the first sub in, playing with the no-point guard lineup as Duncan off to a red-hot start.
Parker flips it out. Diaw from outside, a 2-pointer. And an air ball for Boris Diaw. That's not the shot, obviously, San Antonio wanted. Battier's on Duncan, mismatch there. James looking to help. Tries to swat it away. Duncan rushes the shot. He thought he got hit and still managed to put it in. Shot clock at 6. Little ball fake from Chalmers. 3 for 4 is Mario Chalmers. Duncan with a turnover. That's 4 for San Antonio. Allen gets ahead of the pack. But good transition defense. Battier open for 3. Banked it in. I don't think it was on purpose, but it ties the game at 24. Danny Green fires. Too strong that time.
He's not nearly the defender that Udonis Haslem is or Chris Bosh.
James, Chalmers for 3. Mario Chalmers, 10 points here in the first quarter. Allen. James corrals it back up, blocked at the buzzer as the first quarter comes to an end. Wade bumps into Ginobili. Battier wide open, hits a 3. Danny Green, nobody near him, and he cans the jumper.
It's the same action.
Ginobili sets, and Ray Allen off the miss.
Smart play not to stop the ball and leave Green open.
Oh, Wade with a beautiful sidestep. Blows past Neal, and the Heat back up by 4. Parker goes past Bosh. Oh, it's just so good at that. Feels a little contact and flips it off the glass. Wade sets up nicely. He's got 6. 6 on the 24. James all over Parker. Neal has to hoist it up and connects a 3-pointer for Neal. He's over 50% from downtown in the finals. As Bosh knocks it down.
And I think Wade would have gotten that call if he would have shot a normal-looking shot. But because he bailed out with a circus shot, he didn't get the call.
Chalmers floats it in. And even Joey Crawford didn't tee him up on that. Leonard, short. Duncan right there to clean it up. Duncan is now 7 for 7 from the field. Single coverage, Bosh on Duncan. Goes right to the rim and finishes 8 for 8 for Tim Duncan. And there's Duncan rebounding the ball. Leonard on James. James powers in, shot misses. Anderson's follow won't go. Tipped right back out. And James this time makes sure he finishes. Credit Chris Anderson for keeping that alive for Miami. Anderson tries to save it and does as he dives into the first row. Look at that. Duncan across the lane. Nice soft touch. He's got 23. Diaw, what a pass to Duncan. And the Spurs regain the lead. You forget how good a player Diaw is. Fakes, drives, flips it up and in. Boris Diaw puts the Spurs up by 4. Parker gets in the paint, kicks it out. Diaw for 3. Won't go. Leonard tips it up and in with 1.3 remaining. What a hustle play from Leonard. And the second quarter comes to an end on one of those runs. Ginobili gets one to go. Ginobili really struggled in that first half. He was 0 for 2 with 4 turnovers. James kicks it out. Chalmers from the corner. That's good. Mario Chalmers with his 3rd three-pointer of the night. Ginobili throws it in. Duncan lays it in. Wade stayed extra in the locker room not to start here in the 3rd quarter. And emerges and will check right into the game. See if we can get a report on why as Bosh connects. Wade pull-up two-pointer. 4 of 8 from the field. Miller drives to the basket. Mike Miller makes it a 1-point game. Timeout San Antonio. Pass inside Diaw. Nearly stolen by Wade. Diaw gets it back. Parker on the penetration. Contact. Count it and 1. Tony Parker with a hard drive and a chance for a 3-point play. Stolen by Leonard. Leonard ahead of the pack, drives inside and banks it in with a foul. James can't connect. The lead is back to 9, which equals the largest lead of the game. Parker down the lane, layup won't go. Duncan and a foul. Tim Duncan on the follow in our first double-digit lead of the night. Leonard now on Wade. Nice little push shot, soft touch for Wade, who's in double figures. Neal's gonna have to put one up. He won't hesitate. Blocked by Wade. Wade with a strong defensive play there. Allen, extra pass for Battier. Hits a 3. That cuts it to 10 with 3 minutes remaining in the 3rd. Wade puts it up, puts it in. 8-point game. Parker gets in the paint again. Flips it up and in. Tony Parker with another beautiful drive to the basket. Gary Neal flips it up and in. And the Spurs answer another mini run by Miami. It's back up to a dozen. What can you summon here for the Miami Heat to try and force a Game 7? Chalmers hits a 3. Mario Chalmers, his 4th three-pointer of the game. James to the basket and the finish. 5 quick points. Splitter has it. Left-handed, flips it up and in. Difficult shot, his only shot of the game. Mike Miller has only 1 sneaker on. Miller, bang! Danny Green finds Splitter. Splitter goes at Anderson, spins, flips it up, banks it in. 2 wild shots from Splitter, and they've both gone down. Chalmers behind to James on the flush. James charges across the lane, out to Chalmers. Chalmers in the paint, off balance, wild shot thrown down by LeBron James. Neal poked away by Chalmers. Leonard has it and puts it in. Single coverage. James backs in. Left-handed. Just bullies his way to the basket. Green off the dribble. Drives inside to Duncan. Blocked by James. What a rejection. James on the drive. Leans in. Banks it in. Tie game. Danny Green. Misses again. Rebound. Duncan trying to track it down. Taken by Chalmers.
And those are the same shots Danny Green has made throughout the series.
Allen. Miami leads. James already with 10 points in the quarter. Spins to the basket. And a foul. Ginobili finds Diaw. Kawhi Leonard gets in the paint. Runner from Leonard. Leonard with a couple of big buckets here in the 4th. James drives and finishes. Wade turnaround, way off. Ginobili the rebound. San Antonio just 4 for 15 here in this period. Ginobili to the basket, lays it in. Duncan and Bosh got caught up. Bosh went down, and Ginobili with a big bucket. It's a 1-point game. Wade blocked but fouled. 2 for 2. It's a 3-point game. 6 to shoot. Parker pulls back. That's a three-pointer. It's good! Tony Parker ties the game with 1:27 remaining. Chalmers gets in the paint. Flips it inside. Stolen by Parker. Parker gets in the paint. Stops, spins, shot is good. Tony Parker, back-to-back buckets, and the Spurs regain the lead. Parker picks up James. James pulls back. James backs in. Lost the ball. Duncan lost it, picked up, and Parker has it. Ginobili drives inside. Fouled by Allen, and Ginobili will shoot 2 with 37 seconds remaining. 4-point game. Again, Miami has just 1 timeout left. A 7-0 run for the San Antonio Spurs. James looks, sees an opening. Wild pass picked up by Ginobili. And he's fouled by Allen. Ginobili, meanwhile, misses what could be a huge free throw. There's still plenty of time. 28.2 remaining. 1 for 2. 5-point game. James catches, fires a 3. Way off. Rebound tipped. Still loose. Picked up by Miller. Back out to James. Another 3. It's good! James knocks it down. 2-point game with 20 seconds remaining. Duncan looking. Has to get it in. Finds Leonard. Leonard fouled by Miller, who did a good job fouling right away. Kawhi Leonard, 82% from the line. A lot of pressure on a 21-year-old in his first NBA Finals.
And with Duncan out, attack the rim. They're not going to come off a three-point shooter. You can score quickly.
Clutch one there from Leonard. Should the Spurs foul? Should Miami go for the 3 right away?
Just attack the basket.
James catches, puts up a 3. Won't go. Rebound Bosh. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Tie game with 5 seconds remaining. Spurs do not have a timeout.
Tim Duncan out of the game leads to the second shot, and clearly a 3-point shot. But because they were trying to prevent the 3, they take Duncan out, who is their best rebounder. Ray Allen is able to reestablish and knock in the game-tying 3.
Here goes Parker, final seconds. Parker on the drive, puts it up. Overtime here in Game 6. Parker drives, looking for Duncan, gets it to Leonard, and Leonard banks it in. Parker hits so many big shots down the stretch, puts it up, in and out. Duncan tips it, but right to Chalmers. Bosh ahead of the field, fouled and won. A rare time, poor transition defense from San Antonio. Duncan, quick move, won't go. Diaw, the offensive rebound, finds Leonard. Leonard again in the paint. The little soft touch, and the Spurs up by 2. James threw it behind him. Parker comes up with it. Parker goes at Allen, drives, and a hard foul. Oh, Parker went down hard. 3-point lead for San Antonio. Allen trying to draw contact, doesn't need it, still flips it up and in. Parker again for 3, way off. Leonard tips it out, but right to James. James the crossover. Wade the drive. Inside to James. Heat back up by 1. Parker gets bumped. Leonard, 3 to shoot. Leonard's jump shot way off. Tipped and taken by Parker. Has to put it up. Blocked by Allen, and a 24-second violation. Right back to Parker, guarded by James. Bosh, good help. Parker blocked by Bosh. James the rebound. And a foul called against San Antonio. What a defensive play by Chris Bosh to recover, contest, and block. Miami clinging to a 1-point lead. Wade pulls up. Won't go. Leonard the rebound. 10 seconds remaining. Not looking to call time. Ginobili on the drive. Ginobili lost the ball. Picked up by Allen. Now they have to foul. Greg Popovich irate. He thought Ginobili got hit. 2 clutch free throws from Ray Allen. Beat by 3. Timeout San Antonio. Green trying to get free. Cross-court pass to Green. Green blocked by Bosch. Game over. There'll be a game 7.
Well, great screen by Splitter. And again, I like the non-call, but if you're saying, is that a foul in the first 46 minutes? It absolutely is on that three-point shot.
Ray Allen, you trailed by 5 with under 30 seconds to go, and you had to make some plays. You're on the floor as it's going down the wire with so little time on the clock. What are you thinking?
Until the clock runs out, we still have an opportunity here to win this game. And, you know, we've been a resilient bunch all year. And, you know, LeBron's attacking. You know, we don't have great offense going, but we know that we still have a shot. So I just kept my head in it. And, you know, that ball bounces in weird ways in the games, and we got a great bounce. What things did you show in the stand to get it to overtime and winning this game that will help you win a Game 7 here at home? Well, we talked about the small things, not taking the possession off. And tonight in the second quarter, we took fewer and fewer possessions off. We got to do that for 48 minutes now. And we know we're playing one game, and that's it. We got to go out here and do our best and leave it all out on the floor. We'll look forward to it. Thank you. Thank you. Mike.
All right, Doris. The Heat winners tonight in Miami, but the NBA fans winners as well, as they'll get a Game 7, as we will, coming up on Thursday night, right back here in Miami.